This class uses Computer Concepts of Microsoft Office 2010 book. This book has a zebra on top of it. Make sure that you get it before the beginning of class. As you can see, this is the front page of the book. And this book does not have what are called chapters, but it has what are units. And in the front, it actually has an index here, and the index is color-coded. As you notice that Computer Concepts is color-coded with blue. The Windows chapter is color-coded green. Internet 2010 is kind of a light blue. Office 2010 is kind of a gold type color. And then unit for Word is 2010. As you can see in Word 2010, there are several units. There's Unit A, Unit B, Unit C, and Unit D. And this repeats again for Excel. Excel is the green, and it's Unit A, B, C, and D. Think of these units as actually kind of being like chapters. We also have an integration. An integration combines what you've done in the last 2 or 3 or 4 sections. For the first integration, Unit A, it's integrating what you've learned in Word and Excel unit exercises. Access has 4 units, Unit A, B, C, and D, and it has an integration that uses Word, Excel, and Access. PowerPoint has 4 units, A, B, C, and D, and it has Unit C as an integration, integrating Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. We are not concerned with Outlook. We do not use Outlook in this course here. And you do have an appendix, but remember that you can go back to the brief contents or the index for this course. Page over, and I've skipped the very first one, but the second one actually has what the page numbers are on the side here. So for example, Unit C Computer Software is in the unit called Concepts 53, and then instead of having page numbers, it takes the name of the unit and places the unit here. So this is the Concepts page 54, Concepts page 56, Concepts page 58, and this continues all the way down. Page over, and as you can see next, and I've skipped a page here just to let you know. Internet 2010, it shows the green color, and instead of pages, it took on the name of the unit called Internet, and this is page 1, 2, and 4, 6, 8, page 10. Let's skip over. There's a preface, and you can read through the preface, or preface, as some people say. My instructor notes, sorry, this is an instructor book, might be a little bit different. And when we come to the first unit, you'll notice it says Unit A, and we are in the Concepts unit, Computer and Internet Basic. And I'm going to quickly pick up the book here on the side, and you'll notice that we have colors. These are kind of like the tabs for the unit, and these are also tabs. This tab here, this blue tab, is Word Unit A. This green tab area here, oh, I'm sorry, you couldn't see that. Let me move my little camera up a little bit more. This is Word Unit A. This green area here, it's just a quick way of going to that area. This is the Excel units. This is the Access units, and these are the PowerPoint units, and the integration units are actually in between the color tabs. So I can quickly tab over, in other words, pick my page over so that I can get to Unit A, first part of the unit, and creating documents here. So just know that you have color tabs on the side. I go back to I have to put my fingers up underneath here. This is Computer Concepts and Internet Basics here, Unit A. You may have some questions or review. Please read through it. Read page by page as you go through. Sorry, I'm skipping kind of a page. Here you go. At least you can see some of it. And it has pictures, understanding, and you may or may not have assignments in here depending on your instructor. So please go through all the way through the unit, and this is called the unit part. Here is the reading part. And now I'm skipping over several pages. And then you notice that I come down to computer concepts. Oops. This is concepts page 20. This is concepts page 21. You may not have saw where page 20 was at. You have key terms and units. You have a unit review. Concepts review. Make sure that you go through these questions and answer them correctly, because this is a good review for your midterm and your final exam. We are not going to be working through independent challenge here, which you see we have independent challenge 1, 2, and 3. You are going to be responsible for the guide to buying a computer. I believe that's part of your assignments. And it has a breakdown sheet over here. And at the very end of the concepts chapter, you'll notice that you can see, oops, let me get this over here, visual workshop. You have visual workshops that are at the end of each one of these units. Some of the assignments will ask you to work through the visual workshop, like in Word Unit A and Word Unit B, Word Unit C, and D. Each one of those will have a visual workshop. And you notice that Unit B here, moving on, we have computer concepts. This is still concepts. And you'll also see that there's a blue tab here, and at the bottom of the page it says Concepts 35. Read through the unit, and you'll notice at the end of the unit there's a visual workshop. You may or may not have to work through these. Then we have Unit C for computer software, and you kind of get the idea at this part here as far as your units. Now I'm going to quickly move over to Word. Word is the part of your lab assignment, and what you do is that you're going to read through the Word unit, and as you read through, read all the bullet areas here, information about the figures, planning a document. Sorry for the moving of the book here. I'm doing this on my webcam. And then you're going to start what's called the unit exercise. And how do I know this is a unit exercise? Because the first part, oops, sorry, says Start Word. And you're going to work through each one of these parts. Put that back again. Sorry. Each one of these steps. I am on, oh, sorry, gotta redo this again. Word, Unit A, and at the bottom it actually says Word, page 4. And this is a unit exercise. It says Step 1, Start Word. 2, move the mouse pointer around the Word program window. Step 3, place the mouse pointer over a button on the ribbon and work through the steps. And then read through this page here and work through the unit exercise on starting a document, which is the next one. Type memorandum. So it has in green here, it wants you to do something. This one is, it actually wants you to type the word memorandum, then press enter, the enter key, twice. 2, type 2, T-O, with a colon, it's in green, then press the tab key. Step 3, type QST managers, it's in green, then press enter. So it takes you through the document step by step. This is the unit exercise, or on the assignments it's called UE. So Word A has a unit exercise and a visual workshop exercise. Word B has a unit exercise and a visual workshop exercise, and you are going to submit one of the unit exercises as a graded assignment and one visual workshop as a graded assignment. Move over to the next one. It shows you what the document should look like, and it gives you pictures, which I love. Page over, and it has more steps. Click the Save button. This is on page Word 8 at the bottom. And you just keep working through the unit exercise step by step. And then on the assignment on your eCampus Blackboard, submit and upload the one that it wants you to upload. And then for the visual workshop exercise, go to the very end of the unit, past practice, past the skills review, past independent challenge, past independent challenge 2 and 3, and real life, to the very end page, and this one says that I am on Word 24 at the bottom, and this is called Visual Workshop. And this says create the cover letter shown, which means that this one you actually have to type from scratch, in figure A20. Before beginning to type, click the No Spacing button in the Styles group on the Home tab. Add the bottom border to the letterhead after typing the letter. Save the document as WDA-Lee cover letter to your drive and folder where you store your data files. Submit the letter to your instructor, then close the document and exit Word. This is one that's going to be closed. This is called the Visual Workshop. It's going to look like this at the very end when you're done, and yes, you do have to type this one from scratch, from a blank document, and upload this. So Word Unit A has 2 assignments to upload. One is a unit exercise where you work through the steps in the unit, and the second one is a visual workshop. Then, once you complete that, go to Unit B, and same thing. Work through the unit exercise step by step, upload the assignment on eCampus that it wants you to upload, and work through the visual workshop. Do the same thing with Word Unit C, Word Unit D, and it's repeated again for Excel and Access and PowerPoint. I hope this helps get you started. If you have any questions, please email your instructor. Thank you.